Hello everyone and welcome to your pick a card reading on how would people describe you in 2022. So for this pick a card, I'd like you to take a few deep breaths before picking one pile for your reading. And once you're ready, please pick one pile for your reading. So for pile number 1, we have the Magnesite. Pile number 2, we have the Jasper. Or pile number 3, we have the Sodalite. Hello everyone and welcome to Pick a Card reading on how would people describe you. So right off the bat, pile number 1, people are describing you as someone who is able to take on a lot. Whether that's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens, but it's something that you do very well. You're someone who is a natural fighter, a survivor, someone who's very persistent and determined to keep moving forward. Some of you may even take on so much that you overwhelm yourself. So people are describing you as someone who is a hard worker, tenacious, persistent, and someone who's on this healing path, on this healing journey. People describe you as someone who has a very evolving aura, energy. Your aura is quite enveloping, quite expansive, and you take up space whether you know it or not. Energetically, you're very powerful. Some of you may have been playing it small, but people are saying you're about to step out into the limelight. You're about to take up space because people are describing you as someone who is very powerful within. They're saying you're very wise, you're very experienced, very insightful. You have this energy of being a warrior spirit, someone who can fight, someone who can overcome challenges and obstacles, and someone who is able to take on more than many people can. So people are describing you as someone many people look up to and depend on. Your energy says you're very grounded, but you're looking for that next challenge in life. So people are saying you've been successful, you've triumphed through certain things, and you're about to enter into a new cycle, a new phase of your life. You're not someone who's afraid of hard work, responsibilities. So that's why a lot of people rely on you and look up to you. People find you very motivating, encouraging. You're also being described as someone who is letting go of victim mentality. You're acknowledging that great change starts from within. So people are saying you're refusing to back down. You're refusing to hide away, play it small. Your energy is also saying you're being more compassionate with yourself and others, and that you've been working on your self-esteem and worth. So people are describing you as someone who's very grounded, practical, and not giving up. You have this energy of someone who's unstoppable, someone who wants to keep moving forward in life. So people are saying you've worked hard to get where you are. Some of you may have been in hibernation, working on your inner self. So people are saying you're about to come out of your shell. You're about to resurface. And some of you will be rebuilding certain relationships, improving certain relationships even. People are also saying your energy is very warm, nurturing at this time. Perhaps you've been working on nurturing yourself, your inner child. With the Ten of Pentacles, people are saying you're about to attract more abundance, opportunities into your life. Perhaps you've been working on your fears, things that kept you bound, things that kept you trapped. So people are saying you seem more balanced, self-assured, compassionate at this time. Some of you may have been in hermit mode, isolation, working on your spiritual being, working on your spirituality. But there's something about you that says you're grounded, you're being more grounded and practical with your approaches. People are also saying you've been on your healing journey for quite some time. Your healing journey may have been a big part of your life in the past few years. You've worked on some of your shadows, you worked on the things that you were carrying, things that you needed to heal. So people are saying you appear lighter and you're about to free yourself by embarking on a new path of some sort. People would also describe you as someone who's very wise, experienced, insightful. They would describe you as someone who's very good at adapting to change. Perhaps you've had to fight off a lot of competition, naysayers, even overcome discouraging comments from others. So people are saying you're stepping into your inner worth, your inner power. So they would describe you as someone who is quite magnetic. You're glowing in a way that it's authentic. It's coming from a place of truth, balance and centering. You seem to know what you're doing. You seem to not allow past letdowns, things that didn't work out to affect you. Because you're in this energy of starting brand new. So pile number 1, people are describing you as taking up space, being your authentic self, being more real, stepping up your game, taking charge of your own life, showing others that you're intelligent, you're wise, and that you are experienced. You may not know all the answers, but one thing you know is that you have the energy, the drive, the determination to move forward. And you're acknowledging your true worth. And some of you will be letting go of more things that don't serve you. So people are describing you as someone who is rising above challenges, accepting that defeats are just defeats, that you can learn from them, that you can grow, you can improve, you can better yourself at any stage. And you're refusing to be defeated because you're taking charge of your own life by moving forward, by taking action. So your energy is saying you're about to release certain things, lighten certain loads. You have a strong sense of faith, inner faith, and faith in the universe. Your decisions, your actions are well thought out, and it comes from a place of knowing. So people are saying you're someone who trusts your own judgment, your own journey. People are also saying you're looking more at ease with yourself. Perhaps you're accepting who you are, accepting your presence, your journey, but there's something about you being more disciplined and structured. There's also some kind of significant thing that's coming to an end. And when this thing comes to an end, you'll be stepping into a new path, a new journey. Perhaps some of you are already on this new path. So at this time, people are saying you exude the energy of someone who's hopeful, trusting, optimistic, and about to take up space in a positive way. So pile number 1, I think that's all I have for you for your reading on how would people describe you. I hope this reading was helpful and you enjoyed it. And if you did, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more video uploads. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome to Pick a Card reading on how would people describe you. So right off the bat, pile number 2. People would describe you as someone who's about to put certain things to an end. People are saying you're being more active in removing the things that keep you trapped or the things that have heavily weighted on you. But there's something about you removing things from your life. I feel like you're wanting to take more responsibility. You're wanting more of an active role in what you allow in your life and what you don't allow. Because people are saying your energy says you're about to undergo a huge rebirth, a huge transformation. Perhaps you've recognised certain patterns were no longer serving you. Certain patterns needed to be healed, worked on, and is now being released. So people are saying you're about to lighten the load tremendously. The load could be different things to many of you. Some of you, the load could have been sadness, grief from the past, even false sense of beliefs about yourself. So at this time, people are saying you're working on your heart chakra, you're opening your heart space, you're being more vulnerable with yourself. Self-love, unconditional love may have been the themes you've been working on. So at this time, people are saying you're being kinder to yourself, you're being more balanced, you're acknowledging that you are a worthy being. And people are also saying you're being brave at this time. So they would describe you as a brave soul. People are also saying you're appearing stronger, more able to assert yourself at this time. And for some of you, you're showing your fiery nature more. You're showing your passionate nature. Perhaps in the past, you kept this side of you hidden from the world. But you're gradually showing people you also have a passionate side to you. So it feels like your emotions are coming out more, but in a balanced and healthy way. So at this time, people are saying You're about to step up your game. You're about to show different aspects of yourself. Things that you may have denied about yourself, you're owning, you're accepting. And in a way, this is allowing you to speak your truth, to stand up for the things that matter to you, things that are meaningful to you. So people are describing your energy as being magnetic, courageous, bold, assertive at this time. You may be proving certain people wrong, people who underestimated you, people who undermined you. You may be shocking them, surprising them with this new transformation. So people are describing you as full of surprises at this time. You're surprising yourself and you're surprising those around you. It's also quite a fertile time for you, where new projects will be taking form, taking shape. You're also taking an active role in your journey, in your transformation. So people are also describing you as someone who is quite self-aware, with a compassionate heart, an open heart. There's also something about a connection with nature. Perhaps some of you may be called to work with animals. I'm also picking up for some of you, you may be thinking about getting a new pet at this time. So people are saying you're being in tune with nature, with your environment as well at this time. There's something about your heart space being softened, something about allowing things to flow in and out. Perhaps you may have felt like you couldn't be yourself before. You couldn't express your heartfelt desires, your goals, your dreams. So people are saying you're about to open up about your passions. You're becoming more vulnerable about your dream goals by expressing them to the people around you. I'm also picking up something about affection, warmth, allowing people in, which is coming through. So people are describing you as someone who is receptive to new relationships, friendships, encounters during this time. Perhaps you're ready to meet new like-minded people and you wanted to build harmonious friendships and connections. People would also describe you as being more balanced, mind, body and spirit during this time. There's something about a big release of the old, a rebirth that's taken place. Some of you in this power may have green auras, which means you're very connected to Mother Earth. You're healing, or perhaps you're natural healers even. People may also be describing you as someone who is gravitating towards the colour green, whether green is becoming your favourite colour, or perhaps you might be drawn to green crystals at this time. Green crystals to work with, to use it for your healing journey. So pile number 2, people are describing you as taking an active role in your life. They're saying you're about to let go of something huge and leave it behind, because you want to be a leader of your own life. You want to take an active role in your journey, in your decision making. The word accountability is also coming through. So people may be sensing you're becoming more responsible, accountable for your life choices and your decisions. People also sensing your energy is one of growth at this time. As you step into your power, as you stand your ground, as you tap into your inner core, your inner being. And as mentioned, some of you are letting out your fiery, passionate nature. You're allowing others to see different aspects of yourself, which you may have kept hidden away before. So people are describing you as quite a lioness or a lion at this time. Someone who roars quite loud. Someone who wants to be heard. Someone who's very strong and is ready to stand their ground, assert their dream goals, assert their power in a positive way. So your energy, pile number 2, says you're about to rise above things. You're about to elevate and you're growing. So pile 2, I think that's all I have for you for your reading on how would people describe you. I hope you found this reading helpful and you found it enjoyable. And if you did, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to your channel for more video uploads. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome to Pick a Card reading on how would people describe you. So right off the bat, pile number 3, people will describe you as being quite abundant at this time. Your energy says you're very strong in your beliefs, strong in your convictions, and you have this knowing, this strong sense of belief that whatever comes your way, you're able to tackle, you're able to handle and overcome. People are saying you're appearing as quite mysterious at this time, quite mystical, magical even. There's something about you receiving some kind of clarity or some kind of new, great inspiration. People also saying that you've worked hard to get where you are. You worked hard to build your foundations. And for some of you, you're reaping the rewards of your hard work and efforts. So some of you can afford to be very generous at this time. You may be able to donate to charity. You may be able to help worthy causes at this time. People are also saying some of you are reclaiming your power. There's something about acknowledging your inner child and working on your inner child. For some of you, you may have been working on certain things that needed mending, healing, things that brought inner conflict, inner challenges, which you're working on. I'm even picking up the work you've done within has enabled you to see what's been holding you back. Perhaps some of the things that have been holding you back were self-created, inflicted. But either way, people are sensing you're about to come out of this self-conflict, this inner conflict. People would also describe you as someone who's very strong, someone who's able to withstand different climates, different environments. So they would describe you as someone who's very strong in who you are and someone who's able to stand their ground very well. People would also say you're someone who could work with lots of different types of people. Perhaps you're someone who can find blessings within chaos. Perhaps you're very good when it comes to stressful things, stressful environments. You're able to handle a lot. So people are saying you work very well under pressure. People are also describing you as someone with a strong connection with the divine. There's something about you being very connected to the universe, receiving insights from the unseen, from your guides, from your angels and guides. So they feel like you're very spiritually attuned, you're spiritually aware. So people would also say you're quite enlightened, or perhaps you're on this path of enlightenment. But there's definitely something very conscious about you and aware. People are also describing your energy as one of being quite transcendent at this time, moving beyond things that are not for you. And they feel like you're someone who's able to go within to replenish your energies. People also say you seem to be comfortable in your own company, in your own skin, and that you're very intuitive and insightful. So they would describe your mind as being quite active. You're someone with great ideas and insights. So power number 3, people would describe you as being very abundant, very strong, going within, being very intuitive. Your energy exudes magic. Your energy is showing up as being mysterious and magical at this time. So people would say you're a natural manifester. You seem to attract the things you want in life. And you seem to be able to find your own direction in life. So poem number 3, I think that's all I have for you for your reading on how would people describe you. I hope this reading was helpful and you enjoyed it. And if you did, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to your channel for more video uploads. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.